We shot the book, right?
Not really. Okay.
I say we shoot the book and just do over the shoulder.
Gary needs to introduce the book.
Okay.
When I first heard of the book, it was at this pitch fest. You were wearing a Travis Bickle army coat and wearing carrying a black duffel bag, and I was in a state of mind. 2 months prior, I'd been threatened to someone with a similar build as you, who I was trapped in the lounge at the Beverly Hilton for 3 hours.
Yikes.
Waiting for this guy to get drunk enough that I could talk him into letting me leave.
We were.
So I was in a state of mind like, here's a guy who could be potentially threatening.
Oh yeah, that would be me. Yeah.
So what happened when you sat down was you pulled out a little teeny book from your. Do you have your black duffel bag here? Is it filled up with all your goodies?
It's in the no.
You should keep that thing full.
To go at any minute. No, it was. Oh, what little book? The little book that was the other guy wrote?
Love letters written by
naked pictures of.
No.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the greatest.
Grab that. Do you have that?
The 50 greatest love letters of all time.
Grab me all the props.
Okay, hang on.
And when you get back, just go right into it.
All right, here we go. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I'm talking already. I said everything. Everybody is really crazy at those things. You go in, it's at the Hilton, or not the Hilton, it's at the, what is it, like the Sheraton in Universal City or something. And you go in, and it's a big banquet room, and they've got about 30 to 40 tables set up in 2 circles, one on each side of the banquet room. And anybody involved with the industry, you know, whether it be an agent or a producer or somebody that works for a producer, you know, there's a few sort of important people there that are friends with the editor of the magazine that puts the event on, but for the most part, it's really, you know, underlings and sort of peons just coming, trying to get a leg up. And all these writers wait outside in the hallway and just stand around, kibitzing, I guess, waiting for their chance to come in.
Kibitzing.
And then they tell their idea. But they have 5 minutes only to pitch an idea. But everybody really in the industry that knows that you can pitch an idea, a good one, you can pitch it in 30 seconds. And if in the first 30 seconds you've got some interest, then you can go into the 5 minute. But you would get these people sitting down and saying, okay, it's about a young, disgruntled fast food worker named Chuck. And he finds himself in a position where his car insurance has just gone up astronomically because of an accident he was in with a young student named Darlene. And this is actually like a better pitch than what you usually get because that was actually somewhat interesting. But these people would come up there and just bore the shit out of you. And it's horrible. So it's a sad, sad thing. So you came up and had one of the few interesting things.
Thank you. Well, I came up with an explosion of information for you. I said I had 4 different things that you could, you know, help produce.
Right. Do you have all 4 of them there?
Well, no, but there's quite a few.
It'd be nice to see those little photos you had of the Frisbee, and you know, you showed me a cover of a magazine, and then you showed me a photo.
Oh, you want all that? You want all that?
Yeah, give me the whole thing.
I didn't realize you wanted.
I mean, really pitch it to me.
Okay.
When you showed me this book, the first book, I asked you if you wrote the book.
Right. You did.
Now, this is the best pineapple I've ever had. Are these little pineapples some sort of special pineapple?
I don't think it's particularly small, that pineapple. It's sort of a medium pineapple.
This is a medium-sized pineapple?
Yeah, it was a medium.
This is the smallest pineapple I've ever seen.
Oh, it is? Oh, maybe it is a small one.
But it's the best pineapple I've ever had.
Well, yeah.
And nobody can eat one of those big pineapples. You're a lucky man.
They do on Survivor Island.
They eat a whole pineapple?
Yeah, oh yeah. They're hungry.
And then they get to run.
This
This was the first thing you pulled out of the box.
Okay.
And I thought that you wrote it.
That's right, you did. That was funny. Well, look, that says the 50 greatest love letters of all time.
Right.
And well,
and 30 of these are written to you.
Pretty much.
But these are love letters written to like Mozart and to Balzac.
Yeah. Napoleon.
And the expert on what constitutes a strong love letter is this gentleman right here, David H. Lowenherz. We're actually going to interview him.
We are?
He's not going to know about it. We're going to camp out in front of his house. Mr. Lowenherz, we'd like you to evaluate a few of these love letters, please.
That's great. Get him on the phone right now.
He's a prominent collector and dealer in autographed letters, manuscript, and signed photographs. His company, Lionheart Autographs, you have to have a lion's heart to collect autographs. Have you seen these guys?
The heart of a lion? It's a lovely thing.
It's a bold and formidable. He has a client list that includes the Library of Congress.
Yeah. I think that's how I wanted to preface it. There's already a precedent set. Love letter books have already been written. I got another one. I got a personal one.
I think I blew right past this one because this was like this. I just saw this hand and I thought, wow, okay. This to me looks like love letters, thing of the past, unimportant, not relevant to my life. That's what I got the impression of when you showed me this book. And so I don't even remember what you said about it, but I remember being confused.
Maybe they're inspirational. Write love letters, gain significance.
And then the next thing you pulled out of the bag was, I think, this photo.
Was it that? Was it that?
Yeah, which it just got more confusing.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't like I was very good at this or had a script, but I guess I just wanted to show you that I had some stature somewhere somehow. And once upon a time, I stood tall and strong in the world.
Once upon a time, this dude was very impressed with your shoulder roll.
Yeah, not for long though. That was my first 15 seconds of fame. Then he went on to become just unsurpassed as the world Frisbee champion.
And this was published by Whammo?
This is, yeah, well, and their arm, the International Frisbee Association, IFA.
You are the cover photo.
This is the photo of the year, that particular year.
This was the photo of the year?
Yeah.
What do you think makes it particularly a great photo of Frisbee playing? Are your shorts made of velour?
They're corduroy.
See, you were a real showman, and
I'm lost.
I'm wondering what all went. Because you had the black duffel bag, and you had all these things in it, so you could pull them out one at a time, and you were like bringing out a strange surprise every time. You had all these things, and you basically brought this one out, and I thought, okay, weird, strange, and then you brought this one out, and then I thought, huh. That's interesting. I've never met anybody that played Frisbee. And then you brought this one out, and I was like, Jesus, I never met anybody who could play Frisbee with like that. And you may have showed me that at some point.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know what I thought about this one. I thought there's a lot of people watching you, and you're sort of tangled up with this girl in some strange way, which was an interesting preface for when you pulled out this book and you set it on the table.
Kaplump.
But when you started flipping through this, you said, what I have here is a complete history of my 35 years love life.
My romantic life, yes.
Yeah.
It's a retrospective of everything that was romantic for me. For a long...
What do you have, like candle dripping wax in here?
It's the book of my love.
Petals, dried flowers.
Oh, no.
Somebody crocheted.
No, there were three aspects represented here. The letters, love letters I've received, the photos of the women who sent them.
This is 300, you told me it was 350 or more, or somewhere around 350 is what I heard, love letters sent to you by 100 different women over 35 years, with photos, with poems you had written.
Yes.
And then you began to flip through the book.
Yes.
And as you flipped through the book, the first thing I saw was breasts. And I thought, oh no. And you said, all these women, over 35 years, all generally beautiful. And I said, whoa, yeah, they are all generally beautiful, but what? I really was overwhelmed by what this was.
Well, first of all, there's not that many breasts shown here. They're mostly portraits and... Okay, let's be fair to the ladies. Now then, yes, this is representative of that. Yes, I do have approximately 300 letters from women, pretty much around 90, representing about 90 women. And yes, the time period is 35 years.
So let's say it's 300 letters from 100 women over 35 years.
You could round it off
if
that way.
If we need to round up another 10 for you in the next few weeks, we'll...
There's some that I haven't accounted for, so perhaps they exist. Because again, there were boxes that are yet unscavenged. Right. So sure, there's easily more.